Welcome to video probability 2.3, the multiplication rule and the 7 dwarfs. This is example 3. Each of the 7 dwarfs wants to kiss Snow White before they go off to work. Doc or Happy will always give the first kiss, and Grumpy will never give the last kiss, otherwise he'll be really grumpy. All right, so A, given these conditions, in how many different ways can the 7 dwarfs line up to give the kiss? Okay, here's that reminder again. Always perform the most restrictive steps first. That's just in general. Okay, I'm a visual person. There's 7 dwarfs. I'm going to make 7 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Below each slot, I'm going to put any constraints. For this one, they said Doc or Happy. And for this one, they said not Grumpy. Okay, it's important to realize that when you're placing physical people or objects, that's really like no repetition. You can't put a person in 2 different spots at the same time. So again, it's implied that when we're arranging physical objects or people, that you can't have repetition. Okay, so again, always perform the most restrictive step first. Let's do this one. This one's going to be kind of challenging because I could only be Doc or Happy. That's actually more restrictive than this one over here. All right. So how many ways are there to perform that step? 2. Just be Doc or Happy. So once again, we're choosing to perform that first. What's the next most restrictive step? This one over here. There's no restrictions over here. So I'm going to perform this step second. Even though it's at the end of the line, that's the second thing I'm going to consider. Okay, so this could be any 7 dwarf, except it can't be Grumpy, and also it can't be whoever I selected here. Again, even though I've got a 2 there, there's only 1 person there. It could be one of 2 people, or dwarfs. All right, so just to show my work, out of the 7 dwarfs, don't be Grumpy, and don't be that one from there. So there's 5 ways of performing that step. Okay, then these have no constraints. I'll just go from left to right then. All right, over here, be any of the 7 dwarfs, don't be that one, and don't be that one. So again, it's 7 minus 1 minus 1, which is another 5. Over here, be any of the 7 dwarfs, except don't be this one, or this one. So it's basically 7 minus 3, which is 4, etc. So then it'll be times 3, times 2, and then that'll be the last one. And I'm going to multiply, because this is the multiplication rule, the number of ways of doing this event, times this event, times this event, etc. All right, I could do this without a calculator, so let me show you this. 2 and 5s, that's a 10. 2 and 5, that's a 10, so I'm up to 100. And then over here, I've got 4 by 3, that's 12, 1200. And then I just added this one. What are the names of the 7 dwarfs? I'm not 100%, I keep forgetting. So I think it's Doc, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Dopey, Bashful, and the second S, I forget, Sneezy. How could I forget? This was just extra. You don't have to memorize the 7 dwarfs. So there you have it, how to use the multiplication rule with a problem involving Snow White and the 7 dwarfs.